It's about 4:30, 4:40 in the morning. I'm about to go smoke. But I thought I'd just make this video real quick. For all you WWE wrestling fans. Rhea Ripley is nothing but a fake Chyna ripoff. Someone had to say the unpopular opinion. Just happened to be me. Rhea Ripley's just a Chyna ripoff from Wish. I'm just being honest with you. She is nothing but a Chyna ripoff. You might not like hearing that because you're hardcore Rhea Ripley clitoris sucking fans, but I'm not. Rhea Ripley is just nothing but a Chyna ripoff. Rest in peace to Chyna. There will only ever be one Chyna. Rhea Ripley may try to copy or duplicate what Chyna did, but there's only one Chyna. There's only one Chyna. And it's not Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley will never, ever fill the shoes of Chyna. She can try very hard, but it's just not going to work. I'm here to spoil the news for you. No big woman, no muscular woman will ever come to the level of Chyna. Not Jordynne Grace, and I respect Jordynne Grace as a wrestler, but not Jordynne Grace, not Rhea Ripley, not nobody. Not even Jade Cargill, not Bianca Belair. Nobody will ever fill Chyna's shoes. What Chyna did in the short time she was in professional wrestling is untouched. She got to work with so many big names in such a short time. Triple H, Eddie fucking Guerrero, rest in peace, Latino Heat, que descansen en el cielo. The only man good enough at stealing Jesus' wallet, Eddie fucking Guerrero. The only man who has perfected lying, cheating, and stealing. Like I said, the only man slick enough to steal Jesus' wallet and get away with it. Eddie Guerrero, Triple H, X-Pac, Stephanie McMahon. You know, the list goes on and on of wrestlers. Kurt Angle, both in WWE and in TNA. So the list goes on and on and on of all the great talent that she's worked with in that short time that she was on this earth, and that short time that she actually competed professionally in a wrestling ring. You know, Rhea Ripley could try, but she's nothing but a copy. She's just, you know, it is what it is, but there's only one Chyna. There's only one Chyna. Remember that. There's only one Chyna. It's not Rhea. It's not Rhea Ripley. It's not Bianca Belair. It's not Jade Cargill. It's not Jordynne Grace. The list goes on and on of these women that pattern themselves over Chyna. It's none of these women. There's only one Chyna. And you can make fun of Chyna for doing adult film. Look at the way these women are now. Look at all these. The real Ripley's dressing like a slut, and you guys are worshiping her. So why make fun? Why? You know? There's only one Chyna. Chyna is the trailblazer. Chyna started it all. All these women are just copycats. I mean, they could win all these titles and all these accolades, but they will never accomplish. They will never be able to say that they've worked with the people that Chyna's worked with. They cannot say they worked with X-Pac. They cannot say they worked with Eddie Guerrero. They cannot say they've worked with Triple H. They cannot say they've worked with Stephanie McMahon, Kurt Angle, The Big Show, Kane, Undertaker. The list goes on and on of all these legendary performers Chyna has worked with in the short period she was a professional wrestler. The list goes on and on. And no woman will ever be able to say that they've worked with those wrestlers. Never. That's why, to me, Chyna will always be my favorite strong woman. Chyna will always hold a special place in my heart. None of these carbon copies. None of these loser wannabe, copies of Chyna. There's only one Chyna. There will only be one Chyna. And like I said, you could talk crap about her porn and all that shit. But look at the way Rhea Ripley presents herself in all her Instagram photos. Half naked, slutted out in sports bra, so it's no different than what Chyna did. The only difference is that Chyna got paid. Chyna made money from it. That's what makes what Chyna did even better than what Rhea Ripley's doing. Chyna was able to capitalize on the market and make money. That's what makes Chyna the better businesswoman, the cerebral, the calculated thinker, So all these Jordan Grace, Jade Cargill, Rhea Ripley, carbon copies, not even carbon. Because a carbon copy would be an exact copy, but you cannot carbon copy something that can't happen twice. That will never happen twice. There's only one Chyna. May she rest in peace. There's only one Chyna. And there will only ever be one Chyna. All the rest of these women, copycats. Not good ones either. Struggling just to be copycats. Ain't that a bitch?